Om Shiva Gurave Namo Namaha. I warmly welcome you all practitioners and aspiring students to the Shiva Guru Spark Vasi Yoga. I will be giving an introductory class through Zoom, on the basics of Vasi Yoga this Sunday, on May 17, 2020, Singapore time 11:30 am to 2:30 pm and Indian time 9 am to 12 noon. The duration of the class will be 3 hours. Within these 3 hours, the first 1 hour will be exclusively devoted to newcomers, who are attending Vasi Yoga class for the first time. They will be taught about the basics of Vasi Yoga, how to practice, and other foundational material. The remaining 2 hours will be not only a refresher class for those who have already attended my class, but also include information which has never been taught before. A WhatsApp group will be created exclusively for the new members, for refreshing the salient points and to enable them clarify their doubts. This WhatsApp group will be in operation for 15 days. During all the 4 yugas, the great learned siddhas continued to learn and perfect various aspects of Vasi Yoga, and continued to evolve in their quest for enlightenment. That is why, it is said that what has been learnt is only a fistful. What remains to be learnt is greater than the universe itself. The endless stream of knowledge, which keeps on flowing from God Almighty or the Supreme Being, will always be blissful. This symbolizes Vasi Yoga. As Lord Krishna says, you become what you hear and what you aspire to be. This will prove to be a boon to such persons. The deeper you leave an imprint into your deep state of mind, the better it will be for your spiritual development, as these practices get registered into yourself through your breath. All these spiritual knowledge and religious practices have been part of a learned guru's DNA and RNA, due to strict spiritual practices being carried out by them, throughout the 4 yugas, over many life cycles. So practice makes a man perfect, and repeatedly attending of such spiritual practices, are actually going to do a lot of good to your self-learning process. The remaining part of 2 hours will be devoted to an entirely a new subject matter never before taught. This will be on the process of aging and why do we get aged? How do we reverse the process of aging by reducing our minuses and increasing our pluses? To be specific, this will deal with how to stop the decaying of human cells through spiritual alchemy. This process will create cell material with Brahma Kali, save and protect cell material with Vishnu Kali, and to destroy and eliminate the unwanted aging cell material with Sada Shiva Kali, and to extend your youth. In addition, I will be teaching about how to feel and experience the Vasi Yoga Maha Mantra, as the Vasi Maha Mantra travels from the spinal base to the Visuddhi Chakra and then to the resplendent Sahasrara Chakra, within a few seconds. How to feel and experience the energy wave and also the Kundalini Shakti. All this will be part of the 2-hour divine experience, wherein I will be teaching how a divine Vasi Yoga practice can reverse aging process. The great Saint Mahant Thirumular is supposed to have said, I sustained my body, I sustained my life. People perish through their body, people perish through their life force. Once you are afflicted with diseases, your life force will slowly start decaying and start the process of aging. Thus it is our primary responsibility to keep our body young, healthy, and agile. But is it possible to be young and healthy? Yes, it is definitely possible. This is the basic foundation of Vasi Yoga. Vasi Yoga assumes and sustains on unshakable faith. Breathing is the process which keeps our body alive. Without proper breathing techniques, we will all perish. This is the eternal truth. Thus our protective God or protective supreme power is breath. In Hindu mythology, Lord Mahavishnu is the protector. He is also known as Lord Vasudeva. In reality it is Vasudeva, which literally means the protector of your breath. Thus it emanates that the true God is breath, or Vasi. In reality after the age of 40 years, our breath starts decaying very fast. The atoms which are responsible for our aging process, multiply many-fold in our physical body. But our physical body does not automatically create atoms, which can work against and stop the atoms which are responsible for the aging process. We will have to create the atoms which stop the aging process, with our own effort, devotion, and sustained practice of breathing techniques. This reversal process of aging was discovered by learned Siddha-Purushas. They discovered why after the age of 40, the aging process sets in, why the life force becomes less, and why the energy levels become low. The practice which reverses the aging process, prevents diseases, and making us remain healthy for a long time is Vasi Yoga. This is the most ancient, unique, radiant, shining, glittering divine nectar. It is to be emphasized here that such learned gurus, who can impart such life-changing, and life-defining training are presently unavailable. It is a fact that the world's greatest businessmen and richest billionaires, are inwardly tense, tired, worn out, exhausted, fatigued and drained out, physically, mentally and psychologically. The main reason for their sad state of affairs, is due to the fact that they have been blessed with material wealth, but not with spiritual blessings by God Almighty. It is a great blessing to be showered with spiritual learning, spiritual way of life and spiritual abundance. It is to be highlighted here that, for a person to have absolute faith in Vasi Yoga and related spiritual practices, is part of the karma process. This means that, whatever is left unlearned in a previous birth by an individual, has come to fruition in the form of present opportunity, being made available to him, by the ever-compassionate Lord, to bless the ever-faithful to complete his learning process, in their present birth. For this to happen, it is absolutely essential to have a good karma balance, which will alone let you attend this spiritual practice and get benefited. Rishis, Mahans, Gnanis, and Siddhas, who have over the centuries, have lived a very simple, frugal, austere, and divine life. They are wholly responsible for this gift of Vasi Yoga, and only an unshakable faith in them, will let you complete this learning process. They will bless those sincere devotees, who live for the truth and live by the truth. So it is emphasized that devotion, faith, rigorous, regular and sincere practice alone, will lead you to attain siddhi in the blissful Vasi Yoga practice. Practice only makes you perfect. Do not waste too much of your time in emails, social media sharing and daily posts. These activities will take you nowhere. I repeat that only if you make a regular, sustained, continuous and systematic practice of at least half an hour each both in the mornings and evenings each day, you will experience and feel changes within your mind, body, and soul. This will lead you to profound changes to your life, career, health, spiritual outlook, relaxation, and inner peace. This is the only way in which you are in continuous contact and touch with your Creator and Preceptor. So I request and urge you to place complete faith in yourself, and attend this Sunday's Vasi Yoga class, with absolute and single-minded focus. Make your preparations for the class in advance, and allocate at least a minimum of 3.5 hours of your time, without interruption. Complete your breakfast well before 10:30 a.m. Singapore time and before 8:30 a.m. Indian time, and plan your activities in such a way not leave your table till the class ends. Have adequate water by your side for hydration. Have a pen and paper by your side, for taking notes and points on which you require clarification. With divine will, Siddha's grace and Adi Shiva Guru's blessings, we will have a divine, blessing-filled Vasi Yoga learning session this Sunday. God bless you all. Thank you.